Oh, the who and win of the week this week is Shaggy versus Shaggy. Shaggy the Rapper versus Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo. With Shaggy... I gotta blow my nose real quick. Excuse me. Sorry.
Left us on a cliffhanger, too.
I know which Shaggy was I going to talk about.
Yeah.
You'll never know. How did Shaggy the Rapper go about picking that name? Because
he was shagging.
He was shagging? What do you mean? Oh, like fucking?
That's what I
That's like the British shagging? Okay,
yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Let's
That's pretty
Google
funny, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Because, like, there's Shaggy. Like, you're going to be called... There's one Shaggy, and it's Shaggy Rogers, which is not... Shaggy's not even his real name. His real name is Norville.
Yeah, but, like, if you're Shaggy...
Yeah, if you're Shaggy, you're Shaggy, you know? It is what it is.
Born Orville Richard Burrell.
His name is
Kingston,
Orville?
Jamaica.
Yeah.
He was nicknamed Shaggy by his friends after the cartoon character from Scooby-Doo.
That's funny. So he is named for... That's wild.
Yeah.
So, do you think that's going to give Scooby-Doo Shaggy an edge? Like,
obviously,
you're literally named after me,
like
son.
You wish you were me.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch.
That's pretty... Because Shaggy...
But Shaggy...
The rapper, to me, does not seem like a guy to back down too easy because of that story...
No, Shaggy
dropping in.
Shaggy don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Will you tell what happened real quick?
When he was in Buffalo, when he played at Canal Side during their first go at a concert series, which was great, but I guess backfired immensely. Depending on if you were somebody running the shows, you'd probably say backfired immensely. But and he was like 3 hours late to his own concert, and he ended up parachuting in, and there was nowhere to land because there were so many people, and so he I think kicked 2 people in the head on his way in and sent them both to the hospital. Yeah. So they waited 3 hours for him to get there, and then they didn't even get to see his show
because they got knocked out by Shaggy.
And it was like had poured or was pouring. And there was no grass there at the time, so it was just all mud. It was a giant mud pit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Talk about sanitary environments. That's probably up there on the top.
Hey, you stick around there for a while, you catch trench mouth.
Yeah. Mouth?
Trench mouth.
Trench foot.
No, trench mouth. You got trench mouth. Remember,
I get trench foot.
Trench mouth is also a thing. It's like gross. Remember when we were talking about the Woodstock '99 documentary?
Yeah, that's from not drinking water.
No, it's not from... It's from drinking diseased water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So Shaggy on Shaggy. Back to the game.
This is a tough one because...
It is kind of tough.
Because I was about to do a Shaggy impression. Like
Scoob. I could never do Shaggy. No. I always wanted to do Shaggy when I was a kid.
Like Scoob.
Not bad. Not
really?
bad.
It didn't feel good.
It didn't sound terrible. I don't think.
Did not feel good.
I don't think that was too bad. Like Scoob.
That was
better. Yeah. It's on its way. It fell off at the end, I think, but the like was like pretty solid.
The like was good. The Scoob was no bueno.
Yeah, the Scoob. You got to hit the Scoob right.
See, it's tough because the thing about Shaggy from Scooby-Doo is he's obviously very afraid of things.
Yeah.
But his fear usually results in him they're always the ones that catch the person because they're like hiding behind a bin and they don't realize that the person's right behind them, so they jump and trip and conveniently knock over a dresser that falls onto the character, and they peel their mask off.
Yeah, and it's Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah, which is another crazy thing about Scooby-Doo, that all these monsters were actually humans with masks on. Like, why not make them be monsters? There's a lot of fake monstering going on. Like, if you're gonna have a dog that can talk,
well, because the point of that show, of like the original show, was it was like a mystery show, right? So there had to be like a motive. That's why it was always like, keeping this ghost out, so that, or the guy who owns the abandoned amusement park, haunts it as a ghost so that they can't take out his land and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people come to see it as an attraction.
Well, that was never the case.
It is now.
Yeah, now it would be. Now it'd be a big draw.
Okay, we gotta talk about something, but let's continue on with this fight. See, both of them are going to be high though. Like, they're both going to be stoned to the gills.
For sure.
So I think it's going to be a little bit tough to kind of get that going. I don't know much about Shaggy the Rapper's, like, I mean, he can parachute. That's a pretty good athletic feat. Like, that's not easy to do, I would assume, and get close to where he was supposed to land. I don't know if he was planning on landing directly on stage, but he was close enough.
Yeah, that's not bad. And I feel like Shaggy Rogers, you know, he's a lanky guy. He's got reach for sure. I feel like he can move pretty well. I feel like
they're both pretty string beanie.
I don't know about Shaggy. I think Shaggy might be a little thicker. His face definitely has got some meat on it. I can look up Shaggy's.
I'm looking him up right now.
Okay, good, because the laptop's not working again.
You know what's funny is maybe I just always imagined that Shaggy the Rapper was like a little bit shaggier because his name is Shaggy.
Yeah.
No, he looks like a regular old guy.
Yeah, he does.
Shaggy the Rapper. Let's see how tall he is.
I think he's got to be kind of short.
See, I would have guessed tall. He's 5'11".
Oh, okay, it's not bad. Shaggy Rogers, though, is at least 6'2", I would say.
Let's see.
He's a pretty tall string bean.
Either that or he just couldn't buy shirts that fit him.
That was the style of the time.
Shaggy stands 6'3".
Nice, okay.
Well, the character in the live-action movie that played him was Matthew Lillard, was 6'4".
Okay.
But Shaggy stands 6'3".
All right, not bad.
6 feet 3 inches tall.
Yeah. And I mean, Shaggy, the problem is he is a coward. That's going to be tough. And there's no black people in Scooby-Doo, so he might be, like, afraid of black people.
Shaggy's a racist?
I think maybe.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean,
I think he's
you know what? I don't
woke.
think he is either. You're absolutely right. There's no way. I apologize for saying that. I just want to make a statement real quick. Scoob is still available for rent or purchase on Amazon Prime Video. The 2020 hit that swept the nation, Scoob, obviously started the Hanna-Barbera. $1 million. I mean, they're still counting. They're still counting.
$1 million, gazillion, billion dollars.
$1 trillion, zillion. Yeah. So
doubled what Avatar did. In the box office.
Avatar 3. Yeah. Fucking drop in the bucket.
How did Avatar 2 do? You saw it.
Oh yeah, Avatar. That's what I was talking about. Avatar 3 hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's
be a third
lock
one?
in.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still doing like 7 of those motherfuckers.
No, I'm gonna take, based off what I've seen, and height's usually a factor for me.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna take Shaggy the Rapper. I just feel like he's a little bit more inclined probably to like get in a fight. Like I would assume he's probably been in the rap game long enough to where he's been around a little more controversy. Where Shaggy from Scooby-Doo's number one move is to just hide, and all his victories are based off of pure luck because he was being so skittish. So I'm going to take Shaggy the Rapper. And also, you're right, like Shaggy the Rapper looks a little bit more like a guy who could win in a fight. Like he's not short. I mean, 6'11" short or 5'11" short. Like anything under 6 foot and you're just half of a human. But but he's like, he's got like some build to him. He's not like a scrawny 6'4", 6'3", Shaggy Rogers, Scaredy Cat style. I don't know. That's just, I think, what I would go. It's a tough fight because I feel like I came underprepared with my knowledge of Shaggy the Rapper. But now that I know what he, kind of looks like and his physical build, I'm going to go with Shaggy over Shaggy.
I think I'm going to go with Shaggy the Rapper as well because he does seem like a guy that if I don't know if he is conflict adverse, but if there is conflict, then I don't.
Like, I don't think he would back down.
No, exactly. Like if there's a job to be done, Shaggy's going to finish it. Whereas Shaggy Rogers, he's always running away, and the only time he ever gets in the scuffle is if he's promised like a Scooby snack, and Shaggy the Rapper doesn't need that motivation. He's a self-starter.
Scooby snacks are an interesting thing to bring into it, though.
I mean, they don't act like spinach.
Not for him. For Scooby, I feel like they really get his motor going. Like, Shaggy likes him. But again, usually because he's stoned and hungry.
Yeah.
So, we'll lock in Shaggy the Rapper. Shaggy versus Shaggy.
Shaggy on Shaggy.
There's more to Shaggy versus Shaggy than what we discussed, I feel.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure there is. And I'm sure that in time, scholars and historians will uncover that truth.
They'll write a novel.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2024 top-selling novel, Shaggy versus Shaggy, and then A-Rod's book right under it. Hoodwin of the Week, 2-0, Shaggy the Rapper versus Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo. Vote on that on Friday.